Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Mikey Bustos bringing you another video. For this video I wanted to talk about living a normal life. My life has changed drastically since I first entered the entertainment business on a professional level back in '03 when, I made my stint on the season 1 of Idol. Canadian Idol, that is. And if you haven't seen our last vlog, be sure to check it out. I talk a little bit about the experience. I have been very, very, very lucky to have a large and affectionate fan support.
Smile, everybody. This is for all the ladies.
And being a personal figure who is consistently subjected to public attention of all kinds, I experience the effects of my celebrity in everyday life. People ask me, do you get recognized in the streets still? Yes, I do. It's truly amazing. It's been now 8 years since Canadian Idol, and I've been consistently working towards building my career and my music portfolio since then, so it's been wonderful. Everywhere I go, I'm able to meet awesome supporters and awesome fans, whether I'm at the movies or I'm at restaurants or at parties. Even when I vacation to different countries, like every single time I've gone to Cuba, I've met fans from all over the world, from Canada, USA. The last time I went to Cuba, I met this really cute girl from England who said she remembers me from the tele. And in the US, just randomly while I'm at the San Diego Zoo, just fans from everywhere. It's been awesome. Fans from either Idol or who know my work post-Idol, from my last album. Random people who randomly tell me, I love this song, or, I know all the lyrics to this song, and it really touches my heart so much. And then I get the random fans from my Aunt's Canada channel, but that's for another video. But despite all that, I still do my best to live a normal life. As a celebrity, I find it's so important to live a normal life, at least periodically, to kind of just wind down from the craziness that can be the music business, the entertainment business, I should say. I've toured consistently, especially from '06 to '08, throughout Canada, US, and Philippines and Asia. And it was crazy. It got to the point where I was in a different city every day. I was on planes every day, every other day. And I can tell you, it's a very damn tiring thing. So much fun, but very tiring. And a lot of times you can't sleep, because of jet lag or from the adrenaline after a show. It's like so hard to sleep, so a lot of artists, they take different stuff like melatonin and sleeping pills. It's because of not being able to have a consistent sleeping pattern because of the craziness of touring. Now, how do I personally wind down? Well, I wind down by doing simple things, like taking the bus. When I'm in Toronto, I take public transit. I've driven for 8 years, but I've given that up. I like to take public transit. I do it often, and I can just kind of rest and sleep. I go to local bars, do simple things. I go to house parties, so fun. And, have some drinks with friends. I try to do that on a consistent basis when I can. Now people ask me, how do I avoid being mobbed? Well, one of the things that I do to kind of like just keep to myself, you know, like to feel like I'm in my own enclosed personal bubble, is I watch what I wear. If I'm going somewhere, just like this, ordinary, simple clothes, you know, sometimes I'll wear a little hoodie, and if I really want to go, you know, incognito, I'll just kind of do that kind of thing, you know, just chill, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, so there's a big difference between this and this. You know what I mean? So, really the personal choice of garb makes a big difference. One time I went to one of the local bars in Toronto, downtown, and you know, this is a bar that I consistently go to once a week, once every 2 weeks. You know, I just chill with, usually with my hoodie and all that. But I did a show downtown. Was it the Toronto? It was the Toronto Indie Week Festival, and I had done a great show. And then I met up with some friends so that we could go to this local bar that I usually go to. And I was dressed still in my work attire, my concert attire. And all of a sudden, the moment I walk in, all these people are like, "Oh my God, it's Mikey Bustos." People were calling me to their table. People were talking, asking me to take pictures with them, signing autographs. I had CDs with me because we were selling them at the show, and people were asking for CDs. I was all of a sudden autographing CDs for people. Word spread throughout the bar and all of this. So, you know, it got kind of crazy. And I just found it funny because, you know, I was telling these people, I'm like, guys, I'm here like every week, every other week. But, you know, because of the dress, all of a sudden people are like, "Oh my God, it's Mikey Bustos." So it comes to show you really how much perception and personal appearance really adds to people's idea of fame and being famous. So anyways, people ask, does it ever get intense? Like, does the public recognition ever get intrusive? You know, do I have any stalkers? Well, there was a time, especially, well, during Idol, it wasn't so bad. You know, it was intense. You know, I would go to a mall and some girls from like the second floor would scream at me to stay where I am because they just wanted to meet me, and they're like screaming down the escalator, "Ah!" You know, as they're getting to me, and I'm like, okay, what do? I just stand here? And then everybody's looking, so it's like, you know, there are times when, yeah, it gets a little bit, just not really intrusive, just, I'm shy, like, I'm a naturally shy person, you know, and if I'm in public and all of these people are looking at me, I don't know how to react. Do I say, "Yeah, I'm Mikey Bustos, guys. See these girls that are coming here? It's because they're my fans." No, I'm not gonna say that. You crazy? So I just kind of like stand there and go, and God, there was this one time, was it last year or 2 years ago, when I was in the bus and we stopped at the stop, and it was just after school. I make sure now not to take the bus when it's like high school is out, because I did that one time, and we stopped in front of an all-girls school, and one of the girls recognized me. She's like, "Hey, you look familiar. Aren't you the guy from TV? Aren't you the guy, the singer?" And then I said, "Yeah." Oh my God, the whole bus, this bus full of like girls from Madonna All-Girls High School went nuts. It was like haywire. They're like, "What? Who is that?" You know, people were like, "Oh, it's him. I didn't vote for him, but cool." You know, and people were screaming, and they were all coming at me. All of these people like saying, "What are you doing on the bus?" And I'm thinking like, I take the bus. I'm a normal person. I pay taxes. So, you know, but it never has ever been uncomfortable. The one time I ever felt uncomfortable, and I had to call the police, was when this one lady, who I think she might have been ill, so I prayed for her a lot, and my heart still goes out to her, who forcefully wanted to come into my house. She obviously knew where I lived, and would like ask to come in and push the door, like to come in. But yeah, that was probably the only time I ever felt uncomfortable. Do I ever find I'm in a position where I need security? Yes. Some of the really, really large shows, yeah, I kind of need a at least a person there to handle my security and to kind of like, you know, for example, like when I need to go places that are accessible to where the public is, I, need someone there. I just feel a little safer, in the Philippines, I've had security who have been with me like 24/7, which is great. Thank you. I've had to deal with tabloids in Philippines, and even then it wasn't like, intrusive. But otherwise, I love it. Do I like it? Of course, I love it. Why? Not because it gets to my head. People are always like, yeah, Mikey, I'm not going to praise you because you probably get this a lot and your head is probably huge. And I think that's so silly. Like, okay, let's set something straight. I've worked really hard. Wonderful. It's been wonderful. It hasn't felt like work. But, I mean, I've been working on this voice for years. Like, years and years. Even before my voice ever dropped. Like, years, like since 5 years old, I've been singing. And I don't need other people to affirm to me that, that I'm good at what I do. I realize that I'm great at what I do. I've worked for what I do, and it's not even a cocky thing. It's like, please, if you know how hard I work at my voice and how I take care of my voice and the lifestyle I live as a singer, then it wouldn't be so surprising. People might imagine that it makes my head big. No. No. I am secure with who I am. I know who I am. I know what I can do. I know my capabilities. I know where I can improve. But why do I like when I get approached by people and other people in public? I like it because it affirms to me that I'm affecting other people. See, and that's what matters to me. The fact that I am influencing and something that I'm doing is affecting their life. And that as an artist is so fulfilling to me. So, I just truly love when people approach me. A lot of people now, when I'm in the mall, they look at me and they kind of like turn to their friend and they're like, Mikey Bustos. And that's fine. I feel like maybe they either don't care to approach me or they don't want to bother me to say hello. A lot of people have said that. And I'll tell you guys all now, I don't mind. I love it. For those of you who have come up to me and asked for pictures, asked for autographs, asked for like video footage, I've done it all. I will even take multiple photos with you if I have time, till you get the picture that looks the best. Because I love it, I appreciate and fully realize that I am where I am today because of those who supported me and brought me to where I am today. So it's my way of giving back, and I don't mind taking, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, even 10 minutes of my day to just really talk to those who have supported me. So yeah, I think it's great. It actually makes my day, Now, do I ever get offended when people don't recognize who I am? No, not at all. Because, as I said before, I'm secure with who I am, right? Now, some people ask me, do I find it hard to date? No. No, I don't find it hard to date. Being serious with someone, since I've been, involved in my singing career, I haven't really had a need to be with anybody. Years before, when I was a big loner, before Idol, I would long to be with somebody, you know, and all of that. But now that dating has become a lot easier, it's like I don't really, for whatever reason, feel a need to. My work fulfills me so much, and I'm always around people, and my fans and friends are always with me. I never feel alone, you know. And in fact, I feel great when I'm alone. Like when I'm by myself, I often go to like bars and stuff by myself because I love my own company. You know, I love being alone and meeting new people, and that to me stimulates me enough. Do I prefer being with somebody who knows who I am and knows my work, or someone who's just fresh, who completely doesn't know what I do? Now, I originally used to say, yeah, I want somebody who completely doesn't know what I do and all of that, blah, blah, blah. And when I did finally settle down with someone who completely didn't know me from my music career, I found that it was a little strange, you know, because I would be like, yeah, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And then eventually the person was like, yeah. And, you know, she never showed any interest in my work. And then one day I showed her like some clips and like some of my fan mail, and she was like, what? That's strange, you know, like, why? I know your voice is good, but why? And I'd be like, well, I have fans, I have people who support me in my music. And then when I would show her more performances and, you know, how awesome my fans can be, she completely just didn't want to have anything to do with it. You know, so I'm like, you know what, I decided I want to be with somebody who does know my work and knows the gravity of my work and how much it means to me. And, you know, I want someone who understands that this is my life, and my music and my work and my fans are all I have. You know, I don't want someone who will be like, yeah, when are you going to stop the music thing already? What things have changed since I first was entered into the spotlight? Not very much, other than the fact that people know what I'm about and they know my work. But otherwise, things are still the same. I still get sick. I still have friends and family, and I still love doing the simple things. So, guess that's all, guys, and do take care. Thank you. Oh, before I end this video, thank you to all people who have sent me messages, who continue to send me fan mail. Thank you so much. Actually, I've been thinking about adding to this wall all the fan mail that I get on a daily basis through email or to our company mailbox. For those of you that want to send me messages, notes, anything, whatever, be sure to send it to Bustos Entertainment Inc. And the address is 465 Yonge Street, P.O. Box 73006, Toronto, Ontario, M4Y2W5. That is a company P.O. Box. That's not my home address. Yeah, that's it, guys. Feel free to email us at bei@Bustos Entertainment Inc. I read all fan mail. I throw none of it out. And all of that. So, thank you guys so much for the support. You've changed my life, and really, like, you're all I have in life. I wouldn't know what I would do without you guys. And I continue to sing for you. Alright? Thanks, guys. This video's getting long now. Bye. Mikey Bustos signing out.